Welcome back, everybody! Are you ready for me to go insane?
Completely obnoxious. His hair looks like spaghetti.
Doesn't now? Well, that is LeBlanc for you, man. He knows what he's doing.
I never played Vesperia.
He doesn't look anything like this in Vesperia. He's just a knight. That's all you need to know, really. Well, I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator.
It's just getting more and more obnoxious.
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside? God dang it.
Are you okay?
No.
It's like that time that Mega freaked out whenever we were recording something.
At the inside of the elevator at the time?
Which he still hasn't uploaded, the prick.
The what? What did he do?
You'll see if he ever uploads it.
When did you do it? Just recently?
Like a couple of months ago at this point.
Well, if you don't want to say it on screen, tell me off screen, because I want to know what it was. Well, of course, I saw one inside.
What?
Oh gosh dang. And you were sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes, and the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go.
The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man.
Well, this was added to the testimony.
Was he really alone?
Of course, I will bet even 1 cent, or else I'll shoot you with these double pistols.
A cheap ante, or a cheap testimony. But that's how you want to play it. I'll happily take your 1 cent.
Yeah. Hey, idiot, this is the one you have to present on.
It was the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and 12.
I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking, is that correct?
Oh, you notice it's a very expensive antique. I will have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind up my hand.
It does look very well designed and quite classy.
Why laugh and say urgent?
Yeah, okay.
If you want to touch it.
That's quite alright. Just let's continue with your testimony.
What a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. Every much I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock.
Excuse me. God.
That was my dinner again that just came up.
It's disgusting.
The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes.
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15.
And that's when I found the 2 of them as well. You see, it's all matches my testimony.
Oh, does it now?
The only person...
Oops. No.
Good
No.
work.
No. Okay, jeez. For some reason I didn't realize I was starting over right there.
Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal.
Hold it.
That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
Hold it! No, your silly opinion is one is mistaken. Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you were both mistaken.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what is. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. LeBlanc, I will now show you proof of my innocence.
Okay.
Yeah, this one should be pretty obvious, too.
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator. Objection! No, I'm just kidding. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. It was when needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was scared 15 minutes out of the lounge. What was the added testimony? Was it... Oops, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
it's that. It was that one.
That one. Okie dokie. So... whoop-de-doo then.
Yeah,
Objection!
pretty obvious.
Mr. LeBlanc,
What is it?
there's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. They were at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and? Well, you admit you also spilled it with blood.
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is a set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Jesus Christ, dude.
What?
Chill out.
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator. Alive.
Oof!
There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
Arrow, water, deer. Don't know. I, Goku, Kamehameha, bowing, key, dragon. ...
Can you please translate for us?
Hello,
No
Miss
way.
Cleavage.
That's totally impossible. I guess is what he said.
No way, that is totally impossible. I know there was no other version here. I saw with my own eyes. When did she join the conversation anyway?
I think the three of them joined the conversation at the same time.
Go figure.
If you want
I don't think you got the joke.
Wait, what?
Nothing, just move on.
Why? What I think, Mr. Edgeworth? I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
Merg. Testimony, what I saw plus
Look.
2. What?
What does this look? Like he just ate the hottest pepper in the world.
He is sweating quite a lot right now, if I do say so myself. One could say his forehead is on fire. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my sheet. This voice is making me laugh now.
It's just getting more and more, like, angry. More and more violent.
Look at him. Does he not look angry all the time?
It's like the most angry toad in the world.
It might be, honestly. It might be. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one. Alright, if you say so. Where's Edgeworth? Mr. LeBlanc, if
He
you would
left.
please calm down.
He went skydiving.
He wants to get away from LeBlanc as fast as possible. What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? No, not at all. Please forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth.
Read it now. Rebuttal, what I saw plus 2. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed my sheet. Why was he upset about that again?
I don't know, the clicking, probably.
Oh, I was like, what? Man, this guy gets upset pretty easily just from him passing by. My
Look
goodness.
at him!
Well, I mean, he's angry at a potential murderer now. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, I'm angry at just whatever,
The
because I feel
full
like it.
state is angry.
Yeah.
So, are you still upset now?
I'm always upset! I think we knew that from the beginning. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of my heart in my hands.
It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me.
Like he's trying to inhale some aroma.
I was always checking the time over and over again.
Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time and money. You understand the point?
Movie. Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine?
Hey, wait, check your magazine? Okay, it's doing it automatically.
Thank you.
The movie
7
starts at
o'clock.
6.
No, it started. Wait. Oh.
Starts at 6 and ends at 8.
Interesting. So the movie was a little bit really late then in that case.
Yeah.
The summary of the...
Well, that doesn't necessarily have to be... It doesn't necessarily have to be that 6. It could be the other 6.
Well,
So
it's... Edgeworth's thing said 6 a.m.
correspond to our departure time zone, so they're probably not in the right time zone.
It's
Maybe.
possible. It's also possible that, like, this doesn't specifically say which 6 this is, so it could be 6 p.m. right
Yeah,
there.
that was the other thing I was saying too.
And maybe his watch is screwed up or something.
Maybe.
The summary of the plot and the start time interesting.
We were supposed to show license to love, laugh, maim, and murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. Why even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board?
Well, there's the issue there.
Yeah.
So
You're
my
not there
watch
yet.
is not wrong, it matched the schedule. But the movie was still late, very, very late.
Hold it.
Pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if it's alright.
The movie I want to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times.
Okay, so that was...
Okay, so I just changed this one.
That's just completely unrelated then.
So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in the Sky magazine?
Yes! Well, I was so looking forward to watching the license to love, laugh, maim, and murder.
Mr. Nero, was the movie shown on this flight?
Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time.
Excuse me. Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident?
Nonsense, you doubt me?
No! Now stop pointing at me like that.
Now they freaking mention it. Jeez.
Odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see?
Well, I checked my pocket watch a great number of times, that much I know for sure. My watch is set to my destination's time. I always set it when I board the plane.
And that's the biggest issue of all.
Yeah.
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course, I am a very busy man. I'm immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me.
That's alright. All I require is this piece of testimony.
Why happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me?
Since you only happened to see him, it's possible that you missed something in that glance.
Hold it! Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing.
And how can you be so sure?
Just because.
I had some spit flying out of my mouth on that one.
Yeah.
I would
I'm sure
appre-
he did too.
I appreciate it. You didn't take my life so lightly with a simple just because.
Well, then I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks all right. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering.
Did you know?
Is it possible that someone was hiding inside?
What? You dare insult me? I have belief in my eyesight. When I look for art, then I am told often I have a great sight for the arts.
I'm pretty sure I know what to do.
I think I have an idea too.
I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight?
You are persistent, I tell you. I look clearly.
Okay.
But I swear there was no one else inside. No one.
Why do you insist that you are absolutely not mistaken?
Because when I say I am not wrong, I am not wrong.
Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth.
Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a little while ago.
Okay. I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying.
She
I don't
got over
think
to
he's-
your side pretty quick.
I know, right? I don't think he's lying either. I was gonna do it right, and then I got then you said something, so I was like, oops.
But I think he might be mistaken about something.
I think
Mistaken?
Yes, and I'm going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence.
recollection.
And this professional attendant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor.
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what to do.
The movie I wanted to see, but not saw it, so I checked my pocket, watched many times. Watched something like so. There's two things I could see the issue with here. It could either be this one or it could be that one. And I know exactly what evidence to present to both of these, but the thing is, which one should I
I say
present
go
it
for
to?
this one.
Yeah, I was thinking too, honestly. Then again, wasn't that other one the one that got added on? So that seems a little weird to me.
This one also got added on.
Did it?
I think so.
All time show over the corresponding to our departure time zone. Anyway, my watch is set to destination time. I always set it to when I'm board time.
Objection!
Well, that's correct.
Thinking. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony.
Why even set my pocket watch at destination time?
I'm so
when I
sick of
came
hearing
on
this.
board?
What?
I'm so sick of hearing that line.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the
All-time
Sky
show.
magazine, what?
All times shown correspond to our departure time zone.
Clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Teniro, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhangfa.
Alrighty then. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we are still running on Borginian time. What was Edgeworth doing in Borginia?
He was on
he
vacation.
in England or something?
He's on vacation.
I mean, at the start of the first case, he was just getting back from his trip, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he in England? I thought he was in England.
Oh,
I'm
maybe
confused.
maybe he got. Who knows where this is all fictional. This is like freaking. It's a country that
assuming-
talks in hieroglyphics.
I'm assuming Borginia is not freaking European, but I mean, what do I know?
I mean,
guess.
look at him. He's blonde. Blonde blue eyes.
The
That's
blonde automatically makes it European. and-
blonde blue eyes is a poster child for Europe.
Yeah. Anyway, what?
What?
The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule.
9 hours.
In a wind tunnel.
Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours faster compared to the flight's onboard clocks. That also changes everything about your testimony. And you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior to 3 a.m. At 3 a.m.
Turn off that wind tunnel.
My
God.
1,000,000 cents!
Good God.
That was dumb.
This should clear up all sorts of the remaining accusations. I didn't want to get too loud for that.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere between 3 a.m. to 6:15 a.m.
Wait, how would you not be able to tell the difference between 3 and 6? The sun is up, like, significantly farther at 6. At 3, it's usually still dark.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, the windows are plainly open.
Unless it's summer and they're at a really far north latitude or south if it's winter here. But then again, they said Asia, so Asia's not in the southern hemisphere. Well, actually, wait. Maybe some Asian countries are in the southern hemisphere. I don't freaking
I
remember.
mean, it's close to the median whatever frickin' is the line.
The equator.
The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during the span of time, and what was he doing?
I told you, social studies was always my worst subject.
I've got something to say.
And you are?
Yeah, I'm chamomile.
Get it,
I'm a-
chamomile, because it puts you to sleep.
What?
Chamomile tea puts you to sleep, and she's the drowsy one.
I would not have understood that reference.
Yeah, go figure.
I'm a flight attendant.
And what is it you wish to say?
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it.
What do you mean, Cammy?
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in my seat at 5 a.m., you know.
In his
What?
seat.
How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we reported the transfer point. A message from Mr. iFly. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel the transfer cargo in the Republic of Zhengfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation. I can't see what that other thing says.
Present for our readers.
Super class, nice to go things.
Super glass.
The stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhangfa, correct?
Superb class juice to 10 of our lucky readers.
Yes,
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
and during that time, did any of our passengers leave or did any new ones board this flight?
No, not a single person got off in Zhangfa.
Off or on.
What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling what?
Her face.
Yeah. The cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off, but eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
I think that's part of the reason I remember her.
I suppose so.
So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Refueling in Zhangfa. I like how the other LeBlanc hasn't said anything in like 5 minutes now. Refueling in Zhangfa data. Jot down to my organizer, and yet he's still been here. Type information received from Miss Cammy Meal.
He looks so sad.
You know what?
He looks so sad.
Like I've been foiled.
Yeah, and I answered his call.
Okay then, so made a brief stop from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to transfer cargo and refuel transfer points. That's just the same thing we already read. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough in that case. Okay.
I can tell you, Mr. Acby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m.
Miss Meal's testimony. Typed documents received from Miss Cammy Meal.
Miss Meal's testimony jotted down in my organizer. Alright, that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
I'm surprised you didn't go
Okay,
look at it
then.
immediately.
What time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Acby Hicks was there in the seats when we took off again at 5 a.m. I haven't looked at the rest of these people now, have I? So now that we know...
Looks so
things-
stoned.
Him?
No, her.
Oh. Age 28, gender male. Victim was seated in his first class like myself. An iFly Airlines flight attendant charged with taking their first class. Zinc LeBlanc, age 62. I was thinking like 40-something, but alright. From Northern European Republic of Borginia. Well, I guess I didn't
He
say
is from Europe!
See? I told you.
I
But
told you!
Why was Edgeworth in Borginia? He was in freaking England! Doesn't make
Who
any
knows
sense.
where
That's
that is?
that's where you
England,
get
England. Back
What?
back when this game was made, England was still a part of Europe.
They were still part of the European Union. Oh my god.
That's topical.
I keep freaking seeing that in comment sections.
I'm so early! The UK was still
Yeah,
part of the
it's so
European
freaking
Union!
irritating.
Sheesh.
That joke was never funny.
It was funny the first time you saw it, and then I was like, oh, alright,
The,
fine.
the whole "I'm so early" joke was never funny.
I guess it was. Anyway, though, it says that he's a wealthy art dealer, Time says. But still, though, I mean, that means he would have had to flown from England to Borginia at some point.
Not necessarily. We don't know how close England is to Borgenia, and it's also possible that he just took his flight there. Look at that picture. She just looks so stoned.
A 24 gender female, an iFly Airlines flight attendant charged with taking care of first class. So literally the same thing as that other person then. Alrighty then, whatever you say so. So... I already read that.
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhangfa. Ah.
You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who's gonna be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then how do we explain the footprints?
It's not that obvious. There's a man waiting for Mr. X here in this lounge, waiting to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. That's when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but one time I saw Mr. X enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter.
Hold on a second.
What?
How did he confuse 3 hours for 15 minutes?
Did he?
Because the amount of time passed that he thought was like he saw the guy into the elevator, and then 15 minutes later, the guy, like, people were screaming that someone was murdered. How did he confuse 3 hours for 15 minutes?
Well, maybe it was 6:15 on his watch. I
No,
don't freaking know. I'm
it couldn't have
confused
been.
too, man.
It couldn't have been 6:15 on his watch.
I honestly
This
don't
whole
know.
thing doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
Because the entire incident unfolded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
What? Do you have another idea?
I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge?
Well, yeah.
The elevator? What isn't the elevator? Oh, crime scene.
There's actually two things that I could think of.
I don't need to hear your wild desperation stories. Grasping for weirds, I think is how you say
No,
it,
that's
yes.
what that flight attendant is doing right next to you.
I didn't mean to pull that piece out. It was a simple slip of the hand, I assure you. There's something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge.
Alrighty then. Oh. Let's go with that then.
It was that, or the picture with the things rolling into the flight shop, or that picture of him wherever that is.
This? A
Yeah.
souvenir picture, perhaps? Well, that was not taken on a plane, so no.
What? Dude, this plane has how many floors?
2?
Who knows how big this is? No, it's got 2 floors plus economy and the other thing.
Yeah, but that's somewhere
Who
else.
knows where everything is? This plane could be the size of a small country.
Like Borginia, for example.
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means a bear to taking it from the shop first, before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all.
Hold on a second now. Let me see now. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about the in-flight shop then. Interesting. Oh well.
It doesn't prove you are innocent at all. Nerd.
Is there no way to win with this man?
Hold it.
If I may, hold it.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Whoa, and why do you know it so well?
Well, it's just that the piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Excuse me. Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence.
Oh, I
Oh?
just remembered how this, like, everything about this case. So
Oh.
I'll shut up with the hints now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it, Mr. Teniro, when I found the body...
Miss.
What?
Why do you keep confusing her gender?
What?
You said Mister.
Do I keep saying that?
You keep saying Mister.
I don't know why. I believe
God.
you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor.
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first, and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say? Bang, bang, bang.
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why do you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
Dot 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 dot.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there then?
Might as well.
Hold it!
What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Mr. Rhoda?
Okay, now you're just doing it on purpose.
I did not, I swear! Miss Rhoda?
Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop?
No, I haven't forgotten. But I've already asked him for permission to search the
When?
entire plane. Probably when she went to go see him earlier.
No,
So I think
she's
we're all
being
right.
vague.
That's weird.
What is it? What is?
Well, I just talked to the captaincy, and he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all. Ah,
What is the meaning of this, Miss Teniro?
it means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet here you are. Dot 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 dot.
You flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Teniro, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me.
The plot thickens.
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth,
That face.
if you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Teniro that has piqued my interest, curiosity.
What? How did that even happen?
I don't know.
Oh, you tried to combine it with interest?
I don't know. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority.
Piqued my interest is kind of a common term too, I guess. I don't friggin' know. Is she sleeping already?
Yeah, that's what she does.
Well, anyway, I guess in the next exciting episode, everyone, I guess we're going to be doing some examinations here.
Or investigations.
More investigations somewhere. Someplace. In a galaxy far, far away, of course.
Shut up.
You don't know the first meaning of that, of course. We're
Actually,
at the beginning?
yeah.
How are we at the beginning
know.
still?
I remember this being a pretty long case.
Well, somehow we're still at the beginning, everyone. So you better strap in tight with that seatbelt of yours, because otherwise we're gonna go crashing down in this airplane. So better watch out.
That got kind of dark.
That was not my intention. Can I walk through? Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh, I can partially walk through you.
It's just because he's leaning so far forward, his hitbox is different.
Hey, how you doing, man? Let's embrace for a moment here, shall we?
Bang, 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 bang,
Bang,
bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang, bang. Okay. That's fucking weird. I don't know why. Like, just because he's leaning forward doesn't mean I can walk through him. I think I can walk through her a little bit too. Actually, my arm goes through for some reason. Well, whatever. I can walk through people, so I'm a ghost, I guess. So see you all later, everyone. Bye bye.
Hey, Kratos, you suck. Just in general. I hate you. I hate everything about you. I hate the things you say. I hate the clothes you wear. I hate the things that just... I hate the air you breathe. I hate the things you touch. I hate the things you see. I hate the things you hear. I hate the things you smell. I hate the area around you. The just general area around you. Just bubble of aura that makes up your being. I despise everything about it. And yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. You suck. And now I'm bored. And that's how I saved Christmas.